Hey, it's Dennis with socialmediachatbots.com, and in this video I am going to show you how I built a chatbot and use it to grow my following as a self-published author. So in this video we're going to take a look at Udemy Life, which is a book that I self-published about a year ago. I teach on Udemy and I teach marketing courses on Udemy. And so I use Facebook and other resources to market my courses and my books. But I wanted to show self-published authors how you can use chatbots to grow your following by using Chatfuel and using a tool called Zapier, and also an email application that I use called ConvertKit. So I'm just going to show you the different things. I'm not going to actually walk you through all of the different steps, but I just want to show you how this is done so that you know that this is something that you can do. Or if you want to contact us here at socialmediachatbots.com, we can set this up for you too. So we're looking at facebook.com/Udemy Life book. And I just created a post here that says, want a free copy or PDF copy of Udemy Life book? Just click send a message to get started. Then type give me Udemy Life and wait for details. So I'm going to show you what that does when you do that. Go ahead and click on send message, and what happens is Facebook Messenger pops up and it says right here, want free PDF copy of Udemy Live book. So it took what's up here and it puts it down here, and it just says type give me Udemy Live and wait for details. So I'm going to type give me Udemy Live, and I'm going to hit enter. Now I'm on a desktop. This can also be done on somebody's mobile phone, so a smartphone, a tablet, anywhere that they're using Facebook Messenger and they run across your page where you might be promoting your book. So it's starting the process. Hey Dennis, right now it's going a little fast there because that's how it's set to do, and then somebody can come back and read more of that. And you can change this up. You can make it shorter or longer, but you can see here now that it's stopped. We'll go back up here. So it's got a photo of the book, and it says, hey Dennis, and it knows who I am because I'm logged into Facebook Messenger. And it says right now you can get a 5-star Udemy Life. You can get 5-star Udemy Life book free on PDF. Scroll down to see what others have been saying. I'll be in touch to let you know when Udemy Life second edition is out. So I'll be writing a second edition, and this is a way for me to collect email addresses and be in touch with these individuals on Facebook so I can let them know when I have another book. Because typically if you're self-publishing on Amazon and you sell a book on Amazon, you don't get any information on who is buying your book. So these are just different ways. Like I have a landing page that I created on my website that I'll send people to collect information, but with chatbots, this is a new way for you to grow your following. So it just says here, I wrote Udemy Life with instructors like you in mind, and just talking about some of the things that, some of the stories that I talk about in the book. These are other instructors that I know, and just talking about their Udemy Life on how Udemy's changed their life by creating online courses and earning income from that. And their courses changing the lives of others because we're teaching skills to others through Udemy. And then I did several videos with these instructors, so I interviewed them on Skype. So somebody can click unsubscribe if they don't want to go any further, or if they want the PDF, they click on that. And then it goes into please enter your best email address, and then they would enter in an email address here. And what this is going to do is let me go over here and show you Chatfuel. So this is the behind the scenes with Chatfuel. This is everything that you're seeing that comes up right there. So this is the welcome message, and this is the Get Udemy Live right here book. And this is just a block of information, and you just set it up to be responsive. The way that the bot works is that it's automated so that it's working 24 hours, 7 days a week. So when you're away from Facebook, depending on how you set it up, you can set the bot to respond when somebody comes to your Facebook page. And you could set it up to be even more complex than this. If somebody were to ask you a question like, when is the next book out? Then you could set it up to say, I'm working on the next book, leave your email address, and I'll be happy to contact you when the new book is ready. So there's many ways that you can use it, but this is how I have it set up. And I have it set up to match a sequence that I have set up using ConvertKit. So ConvertKit is my email application by choice. You could do this, connect it with MailChimp and other ones, but I've been using ConvertKit for quite a while now. I like the way that it works. Over the last few years, I've built up over 2,900 subscribers. This is the dashboard here for ConvertKit, and I have created a form to gather that information. And you can see right there, there's 27 subscribers in that form. And then I've created a sequence, and I've tied it to the chatbot because email marketing still works really well as far as compared to engagement on your Facebook page. And chatbots are even better at engagement because we have smartphones, we have tablets, and everybody has those on them. And Messenger is a way to get that information out in front of them. So I've created these sequences, and that Udemy Live book PDF is one of those. And I want to remind people to go back and look at their inbox. And so I've set up the chatbot to do a sequence at the same rate the sequence is working on ConvertKit. So I have it set to send the first email out right away, and the chatbot is going to respond right away after somebody signs up. And I'll show you that here in just a moment. But these are the different sequences that I've created. So I've got these set up to go out 2 days, 1 day after, 4 days, 5 days, and 6 days, and 4 days. And I need to actually change the sequence to match up on the Chatfuel sequence here because I've got it set to go out every 2 days. And I'm just noticing now that I had that a little bit different. So I can go in and fix that. So here's my sequence. So after they give me the email address, then it's going to start the sequence. And after 45 seconds, it's going to send them this message right here. And since they're connected to Facebook, it'll respond with, hey there, in the first name. I want to thank you for requesting the free PDF version of Udemy Live book. I know that you're going to enjoy reading it, and I hope to start the new edition this winter. This is a reminder to check your inbox for more information and the link to download your free PDF book. And if you go over here, the first one right there goes out right away and just says kind of the same thing. And then the download link is right there to do that. So you could do the same thing for your book or a lead magnet or something like that. I just chose to give away a free copy of the book and let them go and buy the full version on right here. If they want to get this on Kindle, it's $2.99. So it's like, hey, here's the PDF version for free. But if you're somebody like me and you enjoy reading it on Kindle, then here's the link to Amazon. So now I have their information. And when I release the second edition of Udemy Live, then when it's available on Kindle, because at that time with the second edition, at that time I don't want to give out a free PDF because it's a brand new book at that time. This is a book that's been out for a while, so I don't mind giving out a free PDF copy in exchange for the email address. So this is something that you can do if you've got other books and you're going to be writing more books. Then you can gather that information so you know who is buying your books or who's reading your books. And this is a way that you can also, when you do like maybe a free Kindle download or something like that, you can set up something on the chatbot so that, when you run that, you can say, hey, get my new book for free on Kindle today. So you set that up through Amazon Kindle. It's been a while since I've done that myself, so I'm sure it's changed a little bit. But then you can set up the chatbot and say, when somebody types in on the post a free Kindle offer or something like that, then they go through the sequence and then you send them a link to where they would go on Amazon and download that free Kindle version, and then you've captured their information. If you just send them a link to Amazon and to your book when you do a promotion like that, you're not going to get any information from Amazon because they keep that information private for their customers. So even though it's your book, you're still not going to get that information. So with chatbots and connecting it to ConvertKit, you're going to get that information. Let me show you how I make the connection right here. I use something called Zapier, and it is at zapier.com, and that's Z-A-P or Zapier, Z-A-P-I-E-R, and you create what's called a zap. And here's what they look like right here. So this is one that I created for that, and if I wanted to edit that, there's two things. You're connecting what's called a webhook, and then you're doing, after you capture that information with the webhook, it's going to capture the first name and the email address, and then it's going to connect it to ConvertKit or MailChimp or whatever you're using. You can check with Zapier.com to see if your email application that you're using is supported. If you're not, I'm going to recommend that you use ConvertKit. You get a free 14-day trial with it. Up to 1,000 subscribers is $29.99. And I'll leave a link if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're watching it on Facebook. I'll leave a link. It is a link for my affiliate link, so I get a little bit of commission when you sign up. But I've been using ConvertKit for 2 years. I know the guy who started ConvertKit here in Boise, and I think it's a great product. It's great for entrepreneurs. If you're an author like myself, or if you're an online instructor like myself, or you're an entrepreneur out there trying to grow your business, then it's a wonderful product, and it's very easy to use, and it's got high click-through rates because of a lot of stuff that the team at ConvertKit does to make sure that your messages get delivered into your subscribers' inbox, because there are other ones out there that sometimes when somebody sends a message, it looks like spam. And they have a great blog too to let you know how to do all of that stuff. And they have a page on Facebook, the ConvertKit community. So they're always helping you out with your questions, and other ConvertKit members like myself hang out in those groups. And I have a course on ConvertKit, and I'll put a link in the comments here and also on YouTube. So if you want to take that course on ConvertKit, then we'll teach you, my co-instructor, Phil, who also uses ConvertKit, and I will teach you how to use it. And you can do that while you're taking that free 14-day trial. So you can set up something like this. And Chatfuel, I'll give you a link to that. Chatfuel, to use just the basic Chatfuel, is free. I've been using it free. So far, I haven't had to pay for it. It's when you start getting up to a certain amount of subscribers that they're going to start charging you for that, because they expect that by the time you get to that point, then you're probably making some kind of return, on that investment. You're making some money, and so they're going to charge for it because they're offering you a product or service for you to grow your business. So this is Zapier right here. So this makes the connection and sends that information over into ConvertKit. And if I go over here into ConvertKit, let's see, if I go to forms, if that's done its job, then we should be up to 28 subscribers. I believe that I submitted that information. Let's scroll down here to the bottom and take a look. Well, we're on 27 right there, so let me look right here. Oh, that's because I didn't hit enter. There we go. So send the email address, and this is the rest of the process. So it's going through. It says, thanks, Dennis. Watch your inbox at dennisjsmith@outlook.com. So I set up the chatbot to respond back with the email address that I entered to let the user know that, hey, this is where we're going to send that. It's going to send a link and enjoy the free book. Now, if I go back here to ConvertKit and refresh, and if we gave Zapier enough time to send that information over from the webhook over on, not yet, doesn't look like it. See if it's doing its job. Subscribers. $27. So it might take a moment for that to update, but it should be working. And then, like I was saying, that I've got it set up to do immediate. And if we go back here to Facebook, I had that set up for 45 seconds. Let's see. So it should be sending out this one. I don't know if we're quite at a minute after I sent that. And it can be a little slower too, because this is all going through Chatfuel's server. But I have the different days of the week set up over here. And like I was saying with ConvertKit, if I go here and I go to sequence, let's take a look at this. Wait for this to come up. Okay. So I have this immediate 2 days, 2 days. So on the fourth one, I should have 1 day. 1 day and 4 days. So let me go back here. 2 days, 2 days. And then 1 day. And then 4 days. And then after that, I have 5, 6, and 4. So then I would do 5, 6, and 4. And I might adjust these, but you would want to make sure, if you do this yourself, that you've got these spaced out so they're matching your sequence with ConvertKit or whatever email application that you use. And again, the reason why I do this is because with email, somebody might forget when they sign up for one of these sequences that they're going to get an email the next in your sequence. And the way that I have these set up is that I've done these interviews with the instructors that I interviewed for the book and are in the book. And so I want to share that information with people when they sign up to get the free copy of the book, that they can see the links to YouTube and watch these interviews with other instructors, because they have valuable information to offer somebody who's new to online teaching or Udemy. Now, your book, of course, is going to be different. And so depending on how you want to walk people through a sequence and how you want to set that up is up to you. But this is how I set it up. And again, this is Chatfuel that I've used at chatfuel.com in combination with Zapier.com and ConvertKit. And I'm going to leave information on all of those. And if you're interested in having something set up for you, if you'd like me to help you with that, my name is Dennis. You can contact me at socialmediachatbots.com, and I'll be happy to help you set up something like this and let you know what the pricing would be on having something like this set up if you're not comfortable with putting something like this together yourself. Thanks for watching, and if you have questions or comments, leave those down below on Facebook, or if you're watching this on YouTube, in the comments there. And I would love a thumbs up if this information was valuable for you, or if you think this information is going to help you as an author, or maybe an online instructor or an entrepreneur. If you want something like this set up for your business, then let me know. Thanks for watching again. My name is Dennis.